That's funny that you say that because I always tell people, man, don't take advice from people that don't really understand what you're trying to accomplish. A lot of people tell you a lot of different things. This won't work, can't do it this way, you should do it this way. And you can always just say, hey, thank you so much for your advice, I appreciate it. But then just do the exact opposite. Never take advice from anybody more messed up than you. And not that your parents are more messed up than you, but you get what I'm saying. I mean, like everybody's got an opinion. Everybody wants to talk about what they know, but unless they know, unless they've been through it, and look, and when you're trying a new venture, like what you were trying to accomplish and what you were trying to build and what you built, and nobody knows if it's going to work until you try it. Right? Nobody's going to know whether it's going to be good or bad until you actually go do it. And you did it. And thank God you didn't listen to other people. And, what yes. So you have anything to say about that? Like any comment on that?
Once my income from it increased, I had a lot of fun asking my dad if he wanted to go to a Star Trek convention in Las Vegas, which I knew he was a huge fan of. And I paid for the whole trip, the whole hotel, the whole admission. And on my mom's side, she had only been to 3 concerts in her whole life, and she loves the Beatles. So I took her to a Paul McCartney concert, again, paid for the transportation and the hotel and the concert. And that was the first time I ever did anything like that. And that was so cool because it came from what they were telling me they were afraid of. Now, I didn't say anything directly, but I in myself, I was like, yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. It's so cool when and I think that a part of our nature, and I have a feeling that me and you probably are similar in a lot of ways, but I think in our nature, there is a piece of us that wants to prove people wrong. It's like, tell me what I can't do.
Yeah.
If I believe I can do it. Yeah, exactly. Like, tell me I can't do it, and I want to do it like 10 times more now because you told me I couldn't do it. I really want to do it now, and I want to prove. I mean, I think that's why I did okay in the beginning, was because I had a best friend that, he told me that my business was a scam and, it'll never work and I should stay in college and, just, keep, doing the regular 9 to 5 thing. And there was just something inside of me. I said, no, man. I said, I think this thing's going to work. I can see how people will always need financial services. They'll always need investments. They'll always need insurance. They'll always need all this stuff. And I said, I believe this thing is going to work. And the model, I believed in the model. I believed in the system. I believed in the process, all this stuff. And I said, you know what? I don't think that you're right. And I think I'm gonna give it my best. I mean, who knows what's gonna happen? You never know what's gonna happen. But right. Once he told me all these bad things about what I was trying to accomplish, and he was really negative, I just wanted to do it even more. And I think even today, to this day, I talk about it. In my book, I actually talk about this guy in my book, and I said, thank God for this guy. I mean, he changed my life. If he wasn't such a dick, right? I don't think I would have ever done what I did. He's a huge bit of the fuel that it took,
because he made me want to do it.
He made me want to do it because I was going to prove him wrong. He was such a jerk, and I wanted to prove him wrong. And that's what I did. I fought every day. I worked every day. I did what I said I was going to do every day to prove this guy wrong. And of course, I don't have any relationship with this guy anymore, but
well, he didn't do the business, and he wasn't your ideal customer either. But here's three scams that I thought were scams that definitely aren't. When I first graduated college, people were hitting me up for life insurance, and I was like, I don't have any kids, and I can get a better return. Fast forward, now that I've started a business, I actually bought a life insurance policy on my business partner. So that way, and he bought a policy on me. That way, if one of us, has an accident, passes away, then that policy can buy the shares from the other person and the business can move forward seamlessly. But without life insurance, that wouldn't be possible. Another thing is these, the way that a lot of my customers end up buying real estate deals is they buy them for a low price. So again, if you don't understand who would want that, it sounds like a scam, but then you're like, oh no, sometimes people just want to get rid of stuff. Just like at a pawn shop, you bring a guitar, you're not getting the top dollar, but you just want to get rid of it. and get the cash for it. So it's just like, you can't take advice from people who aren't really in it, or that ideal customer, because it's very hard to understand. People have different wants and needs than you do.
All right. Artificial intelligence. How is this playing a role in your, next chapter of your career and your business?
Yeah. Well, as a new real estate investor, I get stuck with analysis paralysis. And even 5 years into my real estate investing journey, when I already had 10 rentals, I moved to Austin, Texas. And I was not sure if I should buy more rentals in Austin or in Indianapolis, but I knew I needed to buy more rentals, because not only did they cash flow $70,000 a year net after the mortgage, taxes, and insurance, but they had appreciated almost $1 million. And I was like, whoa, that's cool. And I was like, I should have had more rentals. So I want to buy some more again, but I couldn't decide, should I buy them in Austin or in Indianapolis? So it's a problem that happens with everybody. But ChatGPT came out, and it can help you make decisions, but it doesn't know about real estate data. So we plugged in ChatGPT to the DealMachine app. So you can ask it, analyze this wholesale deal, analyze this as a flip. What should I say to the seller? This is where the conversation is stuck. And it can give you advice based on the real estate data that we can provide it in DealMachine. So it's like a huge way the AI has started helping our customers, is overcoming that analysis paralysis when you just really need a third party validation of the offer you're about to make. And the AI can help you with that.
That's gold, dude. I mean, that's big. It's a big deal, man.
It's been cool.
Yeah, I mean, it just makes sense, And now I don't know if I don't know if you knew this, but now ChatGPT is connected to the internet now, so it's real time data. So I use it all the time. I mean, it is invaluable to my life. But because I mean, even so much so, I have some commercial property that I own, and I'm having a new renter come in, and it analyzed, things on the lease contract that I didn't understand. So it's, 11 o'clock at night. I'm not going to call the lawyer. So I'm just analyzing it by myself. All right, what does this word mean? What is this, sentence? Is this sentence in my favor, or is it in their favor? Like, what does this actually mean? And it is wild. It's like a lawyer. It's a lawyer.
It's past the bar.
Yeah, it's past the bar. Yeah, it's wild to me. I mean, just all the different recommendations. I mean, a lot of people don't know this, but you could take the contents in your refrigerator. If you just, say you're sitting there and you're like, I don't know what to eat, and you take all the contents in your refrigerator, you just type them in there, and you're like, give me recipes to make stuff I can make from the stuff I have in my refrigerator.
Right.
It's awesome. It really is awesome.
It sure is. I use it as well for making my podcast descriptions. It can listen to the whole episode and suggest timestamps of when important things happen, and it saves a lot of time.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. Well, this morning, just so you know, I mean, when I was putting together, I mean, I watched a lot of your videos, and I was watching a lot of your Instagrams and everything. But then I took some pertinent information about you, and then I threw it into ChatGPT, and I'm like, give me some ideas of some cool questions that I could ask him. And so, and it just popped out, 10 questions to give me some, direction. And it's really cool because, like, in this day and age, there's so many things you got to do, especially as an entrepreneur. Right. I tell people all the time, because I think people look at it, some people that maybe are not business owners, or they don't understand how technology is good. And I explain to people that, you're not cheating. When you go in and you ask ChatGPT to tell you information, you're not cheating. Okay. So just let's get this clear. You have now an assistant. Wealthy people for all of time have had what? Assistants, but they have to pay assistants lots and lots of money. So they got to pay. Like, if you have a real good assistant, it's going to cost you $50,000, $100,000 a year to have a really good assistant, that's going to I need this, I need that answer. Can you print that up for me? Can you type that for me? Can you do this for me? And now for $20 on ChatGPT, whatever the 4th version or whatever, now I have an assistant 24 hours a day, doesn't get sick, doesn't call in sick, doesn't complain, doesn't get upset at me for anything. And for $20 a month, now I have a complete assistant that helps me with so much that nobody ever helped me with before. And
it's awesome.
That's how powerful. Am I right? I mean,
yeah, it's getting better too, rapidly.
Yeah. If you like this video and you would like to watch another clip, click right here. If you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.